No,
Oh, there is a
wait,
lawyer.
wait,
There is
we have a
lawyer.
lawyer.
Okay.
Works for once.
Loud.
Someone's gonna work.
I'm gonna
Now,
turn
who
my
wants to say they're already on the damn hole?
him down.
If they already got sent, then that's fine. Then they can just go meet him at Bolingbrook.
Is he on a hold? Oh, please don't be on a hold already.
They already did. They already did it.
Oh,
It's
shit.
If they did, it's okay.
No, he's here,
It's
he's
not
here,
the-
he's here, he's here, he's here, he's here. Probably there.
Hey.
Drop that there. Okay. Chat, how do I sound? I gave him the wrong name. I told him it was Psycho, but I didn't realize it's someone
What?
else using Psycho's bike.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was actually Psycho because you
Yeah,
said
I
that
thought it was
to me in the
Psycho as
text message.
well.
Okay.
This is a
So
good
is that
place to
hard or
watch.
not?
Yep.
How hard is that?
I'm missing that because my HUD is way off and it's gonna be way off to the side.
Yo. What a
Don't
lane.
say it.
Here.
Lane.
What did you say about the bike? Vav? I need to know these things. I'm the one who committed the crime.
Right, right. I'm not saying anything. What do you mean?
Oh wow, that is painful to look at.
I'll let him in once he gets it.
Did y'all take this man's DNA?
Radio
Not yet.
clicks.
Oh hell.
I hope you know, right? The last time I'm gonna put him.
I don't think I-
make it difficult, so
I don't think I do
Oh,
incoming
you did it
ones.
personally for me.
because we upload these and
Okay, guns clean. Easy. One thing at a time, guys, please.
let's go get DNA.
Hope I'm working on the other thing for you.
I love you.
What's up? Alright, there's plenty of it on the wall. He's been headbutting it, so.
Okay. Lucas,
Hey.
the scout is scouting.
Period.
It was feeling good. Like, I'm confident that if I were to be chased by the coquette, I have a viable, like, chance and not just this understeery mess.
Period. What did you do to it?
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. Why you say it like that?
Well, I was just wondering, did you put a new part in it? Is it different?
I mean,
Oh, mysterious girl.
What? I don't know. People typically say they got like brain surgery or something, and things is feeling good.
Oh, period.
I didn't get brain surgery though. You know.
Oh,
I'm-
period.
mm-hmm. But if there's nothing going on, I would like to chase you into Coquette so I can
Yeah.
gauge whether or not this just, to copium.
Well, I will see you tomorrow because Mom already went 42. I'm not on duty.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
So I get here and you leave. That's kind of
7 hours later.
well, I would have been there had I not have run into problem after problem after problem after problem after problem.
What kind of problems were you running into?
Well, did you know that Microsoft OneDrive is not to be confused with OneDrive by Microsoft Corporation? Those are two different
That
things.
makes no sense.
drinking
I don't give a fuck. Shut up.
I
Shut
shit you not,
up.
that's what he called him, said
Literally
he-
be quiet.
Oh, I'm so pissed off. You have no idea the stupid shit I had to do. I'm not gonna lie. I was like minutes away from just starting over again. But we're good.
I would cry.
No, I did sort of start over to some degree, a nice little fresh start, if you will. But
Period.
it was the things weren't happening the way they should have because of dumb stuff. Was the TLDR.
I hate my job.
Autumn, you love it, baby.
No, I don't.
Hmm.
Back to sleep.
Goog, thank you for the Godtier sub for 44 months. Two very important questions. One, how's Doggo? Doggo's good. Two, can you give her a pet for me? Absolutely.
Y'all took photographs of like where the gasoline was being poured. You took the statements from Martha and everything like that.
Martha's statement's already in. I
Martha's
believe Brandy
statement's
said she was
in.
doing photos.
Correct.
I'll be back. I'm gonna forget. Yeah, because I've already forgotten, apparently. Yeah, we are not going to be on for any lengthy amount of time. Like, we are just testing audio. I still need to do ShareX. I'm still very much so setting everything up. Keybinds, for the most part, are good. I did change some because of some overlap I was having. No, I got a new CPU, a new RAM. But the scout is scouting. Holy fuck. What happened? It's glued to the road. It brakes really fucking well. Oh wait, we don't see those. That's awkward. That...
He's coming over next week. I'm totally getting laid and shit.
This is how the scout used to drive. I'm beginning to think that, like, I can't quite explain it because, like, my performance wasn't necessarily bad before, but, like, why is the scout suddenly back to the way it used to be? Okay, so Mud, it's interesting you say that because I specifically in the NVIDIA control panel made it so that physics stuff was only handled by the GPU. Because it's typically on a setting that makes it so it's like auto and it picks.
Hello?
The thirds are here.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Yo.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Great, I'm
Doing
messed
good,
up. I'm
doing
about to hit a store.
You bet. Bet to hit a store?
Yes, sir.
The store's gonna get its lick back. You just wait until Black Friday. You're gonna get ran down by a mob.
Oh fuck yeah, you're actually right. Hey, but like take the day off on Black Friday.
Well, you can't take the day off.
Yes, we can.
That's the whole purpose of Black Friday. There's good deals. That's why everyone's there.
Ah.
Well, anyways, you stay safe.
Oh, I will.
Oh. Oh. Whoa. Alright, we're gonna return to the south side and see if we see those railings. Nope. The settings were pretty much copy pasted from the settings I've always copied. The car seems very planted. Okay, one thing I did notice is the speedometer is set to a lower FPS. I think we typically have it at like, I think it caps at 60. I don't get it. Why is the car just suddenly more planted?
What did you just do?
Wilson, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate it. But we did get our 79 or 9950 X3D. We did get a new kit of RAM. We opted for 64 gigs this time. 232 gig sticks. And I wanted to wait because in the past few months, I think it was G-Skill came out with lower latency variants, but I didn't have them in Micro Center. Old system to compare? I can't. Oh my god. Let me just tell you, the most fucking frustrating experience I've ever had in my life installing Windows on a fucking NVMe M2 drive, okay? Because it literally boils down to you cannot have any other fucking drive plugged in when you want to install Windows, okay? And I, being the dumb person that I am, to be fair, this wasn't the reason anything went wrong, but like I don't have much of a backup plan. I literally copied 3 gigs of data. Most are just text files, and the other portion was like all of my share screenshots. Outside of that, didn't give a fuck about anything there, because I knew this was going to be an issue, and I didn't want to have to worry about backing up too much stuff. So I straight up formatted. I made I couldn't find my Windows fucking USB, so I made a bootable one, and winged it. Straight up just winged it. Formatted, didn't give a fuck. Now, here's the really fucked up part. I have a solution to this, though. I have 3 2 terabyte Samsung like 980 Pros. 3 of them. And in the process of doing everything, I've mixed them all up because I didn't plug them back in to figure out which one was what. I didn't separate them because I thought to myself, I can't have any of these plugged in to restore any data anyways. Hey, honey.
Honey, he's chasing me right now.
Where are you?
I'm about to be on Howard Avenue.
Okay, I'm on the way.
I'm gonna get on radio.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, he was loud. It was very loud.
Red headlights. I'm east on Howard.
They went northbound Alta.
Over here.
Right, eastbound Spanish. Ooh. Currently VCB, I don't know where they turned.
I believe it to be Bridge
Northbound Elgin,
aka
northbound
the
Elgin. Full sending it northbound Elgin.
Still full sending north. I do not have visual. And by it's possible they pulled off. Okay, from they pulled off. I would have caught up. I guarantee it. I'm going to assume they pulled off before the ranch.
Just give you a call. All they did was follow me for now. But a couple of days ago, the same vehicle was recommending me at high speed.
Hey, firm. Well, let's check the tires. Make sure those haven't changed. know, still slick. Music's a bit loud. So in-game volume is definitely louder. I will say that. I intentionally did that.
I'm going to make my way to the office at the observatory, so that's where I'll be if you need me.
Hey,
I appreciate the backup. Keep an eye out for that vehicle. It's going to be a black Dukes. Comes back to a Richard Fritz.
Yeah, the Scout not going on 2 wheels as well.
Blue bike going northbound eligible? Not sure if it's the same one or not. Somewhere aside.
I got the Tucson Bay Tree in Marlow. Westbound Marlow. Honey, do you want me to pursue this vehicle?
I don't think it's a good idea, given who's inside, I'll be honest.
Hey, firm, just be advised they were heading northbound Bay Tree up towards the observatory. And they're pushing westbound Marlow. I'm gonna spin out here at this next corner, and then I'll make my way over close to the observatory, considering where they're likely headed. And we didn't see where he went. Alright, they were last eastbound on Southbound Milton. 390's heading north towards Marlow. Hmm. Chat. The price of fucking graphics cards? Holy fuck. I saw the price tags at Micro Center. Top end 5090s for like what, 3400 bucks? Holy fuck. No thank you. I will happily stick with my 4090. It's not kind of dumb. It's fucking beyond idiotic. Doing a good job of limiting stock to drive prices up. Yeah, but the ones who really profit off of that is scalpers. Though I did see the Gamers Nexus video regarding them mentioning they have delivered more 50 series graphics cards in the same time frame than the 40 series. Yeah, it was something to that extent. So they didn't have specific numbers, but it was a graph that showed again, you couldn't really tell the scale of it. And you know how companies are with cherry picking graphs. I'm like very hesitant to assume. He also mentioned asking whether or not it was like more than the 10 series cards as well. And apparently it was. The first 5 weeks of the 4000 series, launch only the 4090 was available, so they're comparing shipment rates of one product to 3 to 4. Oh, I didn't even consider that. Hello.
Howdy, is your husband okay?
Yes, he's fine. But the chicken man was chasing him.
The what?
The chicken man.
The fuck is that?
Someone who used to terrorize Andy.
Your poor husband is getting fucked left, right, and center, and it ain't by you, respectfully.
Yeah,
Why
I
everybody
know.
going after him? Leave him alone. He has ran through. Have you seen what he looked like? He ran through. He bald.
Alice, at least he's here.
So I'm defending.
And I mean that in more ways than one.
I'm defending him. Googly moogly, why get all ratchet at me because I was being nice?
Yeah, but,
I'm telling them to leave him alone.
Yeah, but you're asking me, have you seen him? Of course I have.
That was like a hypothetical. Of course I know you've seen him. That's just like lingo, lagango, you know, like, hey.
Was it like a rhetorical, like,
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to actually answer?
Yes. Okay, I was just calling to make sure he's good. I'm going to make sure these bitches are good at the lower thing, and I'm going to bed. Leaving.
Yeah, I'm not going to be around too much longer because I just wanted to make sure that, you know, everything was good. And not, you know, figure out that I'm going to trip over myself instead of tackle people in the midst of a pursuit, you know? I just want to get everything out the way.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, well, if you end up going home and you want to play video games or something, just let me know, okay?
All right, will do.
Okay, goodbye, darling.
Okay, bye. David, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Guys, the scout is scouting. Performance anxiety because David's here. All right, what else is mentioned in chat? Do a little cherry picking. I mean, if you listen, there's one thing I've learned from Gamers Nexus videos is that like every fucking graph in existence during a release is cherry picked to some crazy degree. Like there will be like a 5% increase on something, but they'll show a graph that visually looks like it's twice as good. Give him the car. One's all wonky. Hello?
Hello, Matthew.
Oh. Hey.
How are you doing today?
Not the worst, not great.
I take the city hasn't been too chaotic for you.
Not today, but just in general, it typically is.
I am aware of recent events. An awful bit of business going around. Shotguns are horrendous for you and your fellow officers.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Those sweepers do be sweeping. Wait, were you the one who... Did you text me the other day?
I have yet to text you, Matthew. I'm not really one for texting. I'm sure you can ask Miss Spade about that.
Okay.
Although that brings up a good point. A question. If you were to subpoena somebody, and on the formal notice, the name was of an incorrect individual, what would you say about that?
Yeah, that would not be good. It would not be good.
Not at all. And yet, it appears to have gotten past a judge and several high-ranking officers.
Yeah, that sounds not good.
Fortunately, I do not care. There wasn't much to be found anyway, even after Miss Spade had dug for so long.
What's that got to do with me?
Ah, well, a conversation starter, shall we say. But I did tell you that day we would talk soon, did I not?
You did, yeah.
How about that conversation, then?
Here?
Here? Or somewhere more comfortable? I will advise you, though. Getting others involved will not end well for them. But to reassure you, I mean you no harm. A simple conversation. I do see your husband running towards you, trying to be the hero. I only intend on talking with you, and not someone compromised by Norman. Hello, Richard.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You had somewhere to be.
Huh?
Maybe we should go. What do you want, Isaac?
You know full well that isn't my name.
Oh yeah. What do you want, Doc?
I'm looking to have a conversation. Just like you had a conversation yesterday.
I have lots of conversations. Anyone in particular?
Don't play coy with me, Richard.
How about you call off your dog?
My dog? Yes, I'll be sure to give the detectives of the BCSO a call.
Hmm?
A simple conversation, Matthew.
It's Matt. I don't think he wants to talk to you, Doc.
Funny, that. He can speak for himself. He is a grown man, after all.
I mean, considering what happened. Probably
We
not
didn't have
ideal.
a good opportunity to talk at that food court.
Despite that, I still got sick.
Consider it a conversation starter.
I don't know. I think the phone call today was a bit more appropriate.
Matter of perspective. It got your attention, though.
Let me speak with my husband.
Let me park up. I'd hate to be parked illegally, like you are now.
Man, you gotta leave.
I mean, on the phone call, he said not to get anybody else involved.
What phone call?
He called me. And then he showed up. I mean, the reality of the situation is I'm already sick. So if he wanted to make it worse, he would. I'll have a conversation with him, but right there by his car. I'm not leaving.
Sure.
I don't think I have another choice. I don't, and then what?
Okay. Talk to him, I'll keep an eye on the other one.
I unfortunately don't have much time. This is atrocious timing. When I say atrocious, I mean it literally could not be worse.
I see your partner has let you make your own decision.
I mean, you can call it my own decision. I don't really think I have much to say here, considering the circumstances.
The marital bonds you have sometimes can be seen as shackles.
Yeah, that.
The sacrifices one makes just for the other to be comfortable. Do tell me, though, has Richard informed you of his conversation he had with Norman?
No.
And yet he asks you not to talk to me.
What's your plan here? Are you trying to create a rift between Richard and I?
Oh, no, I'm merely stating the obvious. My plan, my goal, my intent, as I outlined to Richard and many others. I intend on removing Norman from my sibling. You want Norman gone. You went as much as invoking his little brother's name so very long ago. Tried to use him as a bargaining chip. It didn't wind out in your favor, did it?
Not quite. It was a long time ago, though. Very long time ago.
Yes, it took a lot of energy for me to remove Isaac. I recoiled to my domain to recover. And in that time, Norman made so many of his dark deals. but I had to show up to intervene. Tell me, do you count what Norman does as natural?
No. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
See, that we can both agree on. My intention is to remove the sickness that infects my sibling. And as I have told your sheriff, I am not your enemy.
Then why do what you did to Richard? And me, and countless other people.
Individuals get sick all the time. But only now will you begin to apply a magnifying glass to the situation. Now that I'm standing before you. I am a part of your life. Every individual, every mortal, every human, since your very first breath. Did Richard tell you what he saw?
No.
He was in a coma.
We haven't really spoken much about it. Very brief conversation, but nothing like in depth or anything.
And did he tell you what occurred? After he woke up?
The gist of what I got was that he died. And when he woke up, you were there and said something to the extent of you were showing him mercy.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it.
I kept him alive in the face of death. He was able to see beyond the veil. Had a conversation. If I was so out to destroy Richard and yourself and anyone connected to that point so long ago, I would have done so already. But that is not why I am here. And now, Richard, in his naivety, is trying to sleep in the same bed as the keeper of the lighthouse. Metaphorically speaking, I'm aware of your...
What did you just do?
I'm still trying to figure out what it is you're looking for. Are you gonna try to have me convince Richard to do something he wouldn't do on his own accord? Because if that's the case, you don't know Richard at all.
No. When I made him sick, and I gave him the treatment to be able to invert it, a moment in time where humanity should have been selfish, dark, in his ever-growing effort of trying to be a hero is selflessness, led to more suffering. I nudged him, and he made the wrong decision. Now both yourself, Richard, and Little Flop were involved so very long ago. And as the sins of the father are placed upon the children, I propose a question to you. Is Etta sick? Is Little Flop sick?
Haven't seen Flop in months. Saw Etta the other day, and if she is sick, I'm unaware.
Perhaps the opportunity for a conversation for you to have with her. I briefly spoke with her in Central Medical just the other day.
I'm going to assume she's sick, alongside Flop, alongside me, alongside Richard.
No. The children are safe. Being sick is a countermeasure to Norman and his intent on bringing a fatal wound to you and your family. I understand you may look at me as the evil in the world. A bad man I call sick and suffering. I am a core function of creation. Without suffering, you wouldn't even feel alive.
I don't quite understand. Because on one front, you're talking about, you know, essentially saying less people could be sick if Richard had taken the cure. He wanted to be the hero and didn't. But if it's being utilized as a means of keeping Norman away or something to that extent, why even offer it to him in the first place or give it to him?
I cannot directly tell you what to do. I can nudge, but if I were to reveal the intentions, it would cause a lot more headaches.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately, as mentioned previously, Richard and his conversation has now led him into a certain direction. So hell-bent on being against oneself that he doesn't realize he is dooming this world to an apocalypse.
Do I ask again? What is it that you're looking for?
Some form of cooperation. Mutual benefit. The removal of Norman, if you assist, would allow my sibling to return to a natural state of existence. I, in turn, can release this body of little Isaac and return to my natural state of being, not in a physical manifestation.
You're being a little vague on the details here.
The details I'm sure Richard could give you. He's aware of a certain relic, an artifact that Norman possesses. A remnant of somebody that you used to know.
Who? Can I at least know who?
You're looking at him. The good Dr. Isaac.
Let me get. I just want to. I want to get this right. I don't want to misunderstand anything here. You want myself or Richard? Hold on. Is he gonna do anything stupid?
He shouldn't. It is an odd choice that Richard called him my dog, though. I wouldn't see him as such. Whatever business he has with Richard is between the two of them. Funnily enough, that gentleman also doesn't like Norman.
Wonderful. So, again, before I got distracted,